Instagram, what do you want now? I don't care. Gosh. Right. I'd use blue, but oh, what doesn't matter. Colour doesn't matter, at least for what I'm trying to do. I love the fact that I draw like a. I love the fact that I draw like a robot. Like that. That's just a robot. What? Put X's in my eyes because that's the joke. The joke is that I'm fucking knackered, mate. Just gonna. Yes. Actually, even better. Let's make it even more funny. We're going to rotate it onto the floor, and we're going to we're just gonna have it roll like a balloon. Just make it, we'll do the anime. What is it? We'll do the anime indication of like of sleep. Your boy's sleepy, mate. But instead, it's like instead of it being like a balloon, it's yeah. Instead of it looking like a balloon, the balloon's basically just flopped on the ground. And then I can just There we go. There's my autobiography. There's my autobiography for today, everyone. I am knackered. There we go. There is my autobiography for today. I'm here to tell you all that I am absolutely knackered from work. The weekend sucked. I forgot to add a pillow. I forgot to add a pillow. Bless me. Just add a pillow. Bless me. Just add a pillow. Hello, June. Welcome back. There we go. Oh God, Ayo, you're soon today. Soon. I'm gonna define that as I'm streaming earlier. In that case, I had to decipher it like that. Yes. I have work later, so earlier I stream, the earlier I can finish. Since I don't have all afternoon, and I'm outside, so wait for me a bit. Just gotta go home. Take your time, mate. Everyone's in a rush today. I'm glad I can say that I'm not in too much of a rush myself. I feel like I've got a lot on my mind, but I'm just not caring so much. I'm just doing what I can. If I can't do it all, then, well, who cares? I've got tomorrow. There we go. It being yellow as well actually kind of works. Oh, you guys, I'm not gonna show them, but I was working on something else last night, and I was doodling a little bit, and I think I got a bit too crude with them. I don't think you guys will ever see it, but let's just say let's just say I look back now and I'm thinking, God, I'm such a fucking simp. just to be honest with you, I thought it was funny though. I'm just like, wow, thirst. Oh gosh. Simply put, I'm still drawing, even though I mostly work the weekends, and I would rather be in bed. I'm glad that I still have the time to draw. Not as a routine, but just, oh yeah, I would do well to just not worry about this. That kind of seems like a good way of sharing that, at least. I'm definitely want to take my time with things. Yeah, I want to be urgent, but I don't want to rush things. Kind of takes the fun out of it. So I don't really want to do that to myself. Right. I'm gonna just move this around because I want to throw this image in here. Just space to throw in my other references. Ooh. So yeah, hope everyone had a good weekend. I definitely I definitely had something. Glad I got through it though, because I definitely didn't want to do anything after Saturday. Absolutely fucking knackered. But I am good. Could be worse. The best part is that it could have been worse. And well, it's Monday again, so I'm definitely better. Right. Just want to grab up another reference I was using. I'd like to check the wouldn't mind using the same intentions from before, because what I ended up reusing for the See You Soon panel ended up being ended up being just a nice drawing that I did from I salvaged it from a bunch of sketches that I did, which I thought was fun. So I ended up taking a bit of that and reusing it. I kind of liked what I did here. It was simple, but I liked it because it didn't need so much. It didn't need as much detail, and it was just yes. Let's just make it look as simple as possible with like the form and the shadow, at least. Just need it because I want to want to look back through what I did. Okay. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot how I did all this, so I'm not really gonna worry about how I did it all. But I'm going for the same intention here. Consistently, let's draw arms and then I put them behind jumpers. I put them behind sleeves. I wanted to represent my character better because I think she'd be cute wearing jumpers and all that. But I want to start here. Fresh. Moonlight, a movie from 2016. A thriller romance. Sure, that's not what I wanted to see. I want a moonlight scene. Moonlight sonata. I want a scene. Just give me a scene, please. Oh my god, not the moonlight setting. Sure, it's gonna keep that open. So, for thinking about it, we've got, actually, let me darken this down a little bit. So yeah, if we're thinking about it, we've got a bit of a darkness here, about here. Like that. Also, this might not be important, but there we go. Just have that on. No, I'll fuck around with it in a minute. So that's a cylinder. Behind here you won't see much, but it's going to also be a cylinder on the left. What I'm assuming, not assuming, what I'm thinking of right now is that this is at night, obviously, only because it would just be easier, and also because technically it makes a bit more sense to, I guess, my understanding of this character at least. It'd make more sense for her to appear at night. And I'm maybe thinking about putting some sort of, let's say, like the moon, maybe somewhere in the back. You won't even see it, but it will be there. and I'm assuming that the light would hit this side of her, at least. Just to see how that would work. That's going to be a cut in like that. On the cake, part of this actually would be shown. So I want to do that because I think there'd be a part there. I'll make more sense of it later, but I think that there would be a part there, maybe. Yo, I'm back. Hello, June. Welcome. Oh. Get some sleep, man. Mate, I can't. I've got work at 6. And I'm only going to stream for about 2 hours. It's only been 20 minutes. As one would say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. That or when I pass out. But welcome. Welcome. Zeruzai. Zeruzai. 2 hours of sleep. Technically 1 hour of sleep. Technically 2 hours of sleep. Because I go to work at about 5:30. So I have a bit of extra time. So yeah, I think about these things. I go to work at 6. Back at about 11 if I'm lucky, and I'm there like, okay, cool. What do I do for like the hour before I go to bed at 12? I was built to be semi-nocturnal. I can't really help that. I'm there out with my family the day before at 9 o'clock at night. We're eating food about 11, and then we're in bed by 12, and then next I'm trying to sleep. It's like 2 o'clock. I'm like, oh fuck, 2 in the morning trying to sleep. Where you work at? I work in a kitchen. I'm a kitchen porter. The best job ever. It's such a great it's such a great job. It's such a great job. It's so good. It's so good. Ugh, God. That's what 9 years of working in a fucking kitchen does to you. You hate it so much that you're like, fuck it, I'll deal with it. That's what happens. You go to school, do the best you can, don't get the grades you want, and you're like, fine, I'll stay at this working place. There's delinquents, and there's people that struggle. I don't know. It's a weird joke I have. It's this joke of, yeah, the delinquents end up doing a decent job at they do a decent job at being a nuisance to everyone, but they still get more work done than, well, people like me at least. Because at least they don't have problems. What's more of a problem? A cognitive person who bullies people, or an autistic person who can just about stay focused? I don't know about you, but apparently we're one and the same. Also, I'm not speaking from experience. Yes, I am. I'm just trying to prove a point. Nothing's better than proving a point. Because I assure you, I hope I'm hitting a chord with someone. You can be late, then it's alright. Trust me, it'd be funny. Like, there's no punctuality, at least to me. Well, not to me. Like, I don't want to take the piss and not be late for work. Like, I'm a good person like that. But there are some people that don't really take their job seriously. But yeah, in a dead end job, what are you gonna do? You know. When I mean, and you know, on one side it's where else am I gonna work? In the other favour, it's we can't get anyone else to work here, so you're gonna stay here. Here's a pay rise. I'm a wild guess. You're from the UK. Sure. Yeah, you're correct. If that wasn't obvious, I'm not putting the voice on. The best voice actor ever pretends to be from the UK. I don't know what got you that assumption, fam. Is that bit back there? Is that bit there? I could possibly leave it like that. I was in London once. Were you? How was it? Was it filled with people in tubes, coughing on each other? I don't know much about London. I don't live in London. But I know if I did, it'd be too much. It'd be too much pain for what it's worth. You know, it's like you know, it's like moving to Japan. Everyone moves to Japan. It's not fun anymore. It's not special. You move to Japan because everyone else is. It's just, you know, there's nothing special about that. So you move to the big city for what? You know, there's no novelty after a bit. You want a good job, you know. So you're gonna have to deal with the big city things. I went to an underground restaurant. Big mistake. I never knew of underground restaurants. Why was it a big mistake? I'm curious now. What was the big mistake? Were they putting smog on the burgers? Fish and chips with tube oil from the London Underground. Where's my reference? Big mistake. Rice Krispies. What about Rice Krispies? You know what? I'm not a fan of Rice Krispies. I don't know. I used to enjoy Rice Krispies. I'm more of a Cocoa Pop person. That and cornflakes, man. Cornflakes, so good. Cornflakes are decent. I'm a fan of cornflakes. But then you go to, you go to the shops and you find out that that shit is too expensive. Like, I don't get it. Why is this shit so expensive? This is a learning experience in itself. I'm not exactly good at this stuff, but I'm definitely going to learn more by actually trying and having a go. That's the best part about this. I'll learn more from actually having a go. So if you guys struggle, that's normal. Permission to fuck up and try, that's something else. It's useful. It's useful just to try and fucking figure it out. From a distance, yeah, convincing. Up close, what the fuck is he trying to do? That seems like a fun thing to say. What is he trying to do? Good question. I ask myself that all the fucking time. Having a starting point, I think, is a good start. Do not have muddy shading or else you are stupid. You check out this course. And I'm like, sure, how much? Yes, let's do this. I'm like, no. I'm fine. I'll spend the rest of my days figuring it out for myself because I definitely do not have the time to fucking figure it out through someone else's words because it's very specific. And, I'm not always going to learn through other people because it's how they explain it. Like, there's learning a workflow, then there's learning why that workflow flows. For me, if I had to think about it, it's like, let me show you how to draw anime girl. Let's draw anime girl. Everyone, let's draw anime girl. You ready, guys? We're gonna draw anime girl. You ready? So we're gonna give him a cute head. Yeah, you ready, guys? I can't do it. Wait. We're gonna, here we go, guys. We're gonna draw a cute head. We're gonna draw a cute head. We're gonna draw big eyes. Look at those eyes. Ooh, look how cute that is. Big eyes. We're gonna give him a neck. Don't forget those shoulders, man. Don't forget those shoulders. Ooh, cute shoulders. Oh, look at that. So cute. So cute. Give him a collar as well. Don't forget the collar. Oh, look at that, guys. It's so cute. It's so cute, guys. Oh, we forgot the one step. We've got the one step to finishing this anime girl. We give them the biggest fucking tits imaginable. Because when it comes to drawing anime, who fucking cares? We're just gonna draw what everyone wants to hear. They don't wanna they don't wanna draw they don't wanna draw anything else. They just wanna draw tits. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing that you wanna draw this. Trust me. You trust me. I wanna draw this as much as the next person. But I feel like some people I feel like some people just want to tell you the stuff that everyone else is telling you. It's like, to me, I want to learn how to draw characters. But then to other people, it's like, I just want to draw. I just want to draw some. I just want to draw a beautiful body. Like, look at that. Look at that, guys. Isn't that cute? You want to draw? That's it. Oh, look at this, guys. Look. We'll give her that wisp from that one character from what's her name now? That one girl from High School of the Dead. There we go, guys. Look at that. Give her a bit of a hair shine. There we go, guys. Look at that. Look at that anime character. Look at it. Now, guys, you want to learn how to draw this? Go to my Patreon and check my course out, and I'll teach you how to draw it. It's like, no. No one wants to draw that. They just want to know how you did it so they can figure it out on their own. Like, yes, I get it. Let's draw anime girl. But then it's also, you just want to draw a good female body, you know. Everyone wants to draw anime. I want to, like, look at me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying. I'm trying to figure it out for myself with some idea of what I want to do at least. But I definitely went through a phase where I drew the one thing all the time because I wanted to draw it. I want to draw this. And then I went down the trap of just taking the popular option, and it didn't really go anywhere, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, there are bad teachers out there, and they don't really teach you anything. They just show you how to draw one particular thing, but they don't explain it, you know. From experience, you know, there's more to it. There's more to it than that. And after a bit, it's like, let's draw the symbol of an eye on a background, but there's no application. It's just, I can draw flowers. But then it's like one particular flower. Like there's nothing else, you know. So yeah, the joke is, and the idea that I'm saying right now is that, you know, there's drawing the thing that there's you know, learning to draw one particular thing, and then there's learning how it works so you can do it yourself. If that makes sense. I don't know. I might be ranting about some random shit, which I kind of am. But yeah, there you go, guys. This is how you get more views, more money. This is how you get more money. This is how you get more views, everyone. You want more views? You want more TikTok views? Yeah. That's how you do it. Jokes aside though, I'm not wrong. This is how it is, but there's steps to this. And some people don't tell you, and they just tell you one particular thing, and it's not useful. It's just one thing. But yeah. Be gone, heroin. Your time has expired. We don't need you anymore. I've proven my point. And if I didn't, then... Oh. Oops. I guess I'm a prick now. Think of it as like be careful, you know. If I worded it right, I would do well to be careful who you learn from, including me. I might be ironic to say that, you know, take everything you see with a grain of salt. Anyone can tell you anything, and it could lead you down a it could lead you down a very difficult it could lead you down like a very confusing path of what am I doing wrong, you know? That can happen. So hopefully the difficulty isn't struggling to figure out how all this works. You can just go find it out yourself, and you know exactly what you're looking for. Oh god, that looks weird. Hello, Benifer. Goodbye, Benifer. I need the loo. Wait for me. I need the loo. One sec. Right, I got the Sour Patch Kids. Sorry if I ear raped you. Hello, Benifer. Welcome. You just missed me rant. Hopefully in a way where I prove a point. Thank you. I don't know if you were here before that, but yeah, you missed me talking about this idea, this confusing like detour that I feel like some artists will go on, me included, where we learn from the wrong people and we don't get anything out of it but confusion and a very stiff understanding of something that has no variety or, you know, metamorphosis in being personal. You know, you might have not you might have not been here for that, but yeah, I just talked about that. I drew an anime girl with big tits. I gotta find. Okay, you know what? Let me let me let me let me let me let me go back. Yeah, here she is. Here she is. Darn, too bad I missed the sounds, like an interesting topic. I might try and clip it, but I might try and clip it, but I don't think it has. I don't think it has much use. I think I was just bitching. Right, give me a sec. I wanna show this because I drew this character and it reminded me immediately of like one particular character. I think her name was Rye or something. What was her name now? What was her name again? Yeah, was it? Yeah, was it Rye? I think it's Rye. Ray. There you go. That's her name. Yeah. Yeah, this girl. Let me get a good picture of her. Let me get a family friendly sensible covered photo of Rei Miyamoto. You know what? I'm gonna just pick this one. Here you go, guys. This character right here. We drew. I technically on accident drew this character, because the idea that I mentioned before was, hey, you know, we want to draw this shit. But the funny thing is that I learned the hard way that there's more to it than drawing this. But it's funny because it God, her boobs are massive. Well, I might as well exaggerate it now. So yeah, you know, just bring out that area of the boobs right there. Her head can stay like that. I don't give a shit. We'll give her a bow, and then the bow can come down there. Couldn't care less. Then we've got the boobies here. Give her the boobies. And one thing that kind of made it all work was the hair, but let me redo the hair. I'm gonna redo the hair. Yeah, so we'll give her we'll give her her normal hairdo, covering her fucking face, and then we can give her dead sure that's a pigtail, so I'm just gonna have it go to the side like that. Oh, come on. Jesus. Right, there we go. Like that. And oh yeah, the part that matters to me, which I enjoy heavily. The part I care about that really matters. It's the trying to size it down, and I keep pressing the wrong things. Yeah. So we've got the there we go, guys. This is the anime you would draw when you were 14 in class and you couldn't be fucking asked to learn maths. Maths. To be honest, I don't blame you. For me, it was Fancy Pants. this fucking twat right here. For me, it was this twat right here. I loved drawing Fancy Pants, so I get why people loved drawing this character. Yeah, there you go. So there's Rye and Fancy Pants. We'll put that together. And now we can get rid of it and put it at the bottom with all the other shit that isn't needed. If I can, that is clip. Can I? Clip. Thank you. Oh yeah, also, just to let you know, Benifer, this is me. This was me after a tiring weekend involving work, struggling to sleep with a sore throat and a blocked nose, and also needing to get back for a meeting that I'm having with someone about future plans of art. Just to be a bit vague on that. In 2 days, I felt like it's been 4. I'm tired. It's Monday. I'm out of the storm, but I feel like I want to sleep more. You get me? Anime lady. Big bohinkers, I know. Yeah, Fancy Pants Adventures was such a good game. I loved the Flash game. I loved the Flash games. And I remember getting the console. I ended up getting the console game on Xbox when it came out. Yeah, that's no fun. I got through it though. I'm glad it's done. For me, weekends are not always in my favour. Oh yeah. Rest in peace to Flash, man. Not gonna lie. Flash was great. I enjoyed it. Where was I? Doing clothing. We are doing clothing today, Benifer. Can I get an amen for that? Wait, what am I saying? Wait, yeah. Can I get an amen for painting, or figuring out how to fuck to paint? Because I only have an entry level understanding, but I'm gonna learn more by doing, which I guess was the original intention of what I was talking about before. Amen. Right you are. Right you fucking are. Flash games were the best way to waste time in school. Yeah. And I remember back in school where they had to lock the websites in question, and you weren't able to use them, but there was still some you can get through, like Armored Games and Friv, Cool Maths Games, I think, were the ones as well. Nitrome was one that I think wasn't blocked, but they had to eventually do that. But yeah, for me, it was Cooper's Revenge. I liked that game. Cooper's fucking Revenge. My favourite game. Cooper's fucking Revenge. This is what we call muddy shading. It's fine though, it's fine. We'll clean it up later, doesn't matter. We'll fix it in post, I promise. We'll fix it in post, I promise. Oh shit. I'm free from the ad dimension. God damn. How long was the ads? God. Sorry to hear. I'm sorry that they subject you to the ads. I never touched the pre-rolled ads. But hey, Twitch wants to make sure that I see money go up. And I'm like, where the fuck is all this coming from? I'm like, oh yeah. Apparently I don't get a choice to subject you to ads. It just happens. Surprised I don't get subjected to ads. I'm surprised I don't get ad blocked or something. Surprised I don't get added or something. It's looking pretty nice so far. Thank you. I've still got quite a bit to do. But the starting point for me right now is just to start tearing away and just seeing where everything goes and seeing just seeing what I can do. Because the weirdest thing is that forced ads, yeah, they're fucking annoying. Not too bad. This time it's just 2 50-minute ones. God damn. So yeah, one thing that I'm definitely trying to figure out. Oh, thank you, Benefar. We're going to drink liquid. Thank you. So one thing that I'm specific. One thing that I'm only figuring out right now is that I can use the softer brush with different intensities of pressure, but I can also just make the brush smaller and get a more thinner line. And that's the same with the eraser as well. I can go big and just have it be a bit soft, or I can go small and just really rub it out properly. And for me at the moment, I'm kind of doing it like that. See how that goes. What you drinking today? I've got a nice cup of coffee. I have water, but I've got a half empty bottle of Coca-Cola behind me, which I might not touch because I'll have that later. Not gonna lie though, I've been feeling a Costa lately. I just haven't had time to go. I don't know. Costa does sound nice right now. Just to share that with you. The pressure sensitivity on my tablet is pretty jank, so I mainly rely on charging my brush sizes all the time. Yeah, I've started doing that only recently. It's useful though. Gotta say though. And then what I want to do is I want to do a middle one up here. Then I want to take this and I just want to lightly remove one side like that. Ah, water. Can't go wrong with can't go wrong with the classics. I know, innit? I I need to drink more water. So keep an eye on that for me, Benifer. I'll always grab some I will always try and get a gulp in. I want to remove this. It's a little bit too confusing. And then I want to bring it back a little bit. So there's an inner part here. That kind of, it's globbing up here. Globbing up? Yeah, globbing up. Like this. That's the shape I'm going for right now. There's a hard edge here. And then this bit here is softening up just a little bit. Yeah. That looks understandable. That looks acceptable. Not exceptional, but acceptable. Then this bit I want to darken. Actually, no, let me be a bit more. Let me be a bit more. Right, where's my references at? But yeah, how was your weekend, Benifer? How was your weekend? Oh yeah, have a stretch on it. Oh, actually, to add to mine, my workmate at work, asked me to do 10 push-ups, and my fucking arms hurt. Specifically, my deltoids. They fucking hurt. But you know, he went to me immediately. He went to me immediately and was like, "Yeah, you want this piece of me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." I'm like, "Okay then, have a bit of beef. This nice little piece of beef from Sunday, from the Sunday menu." And he's like, "Okay, then do 10 push-ups." I'm like, "Okay, then I'll do it." I ended up doing it though, like the second time, at least in the kitchen. It was like, "Yeah, okay, this worked out." And he was like, "It was like you do your exercise, then you have the protein." I'm like, that makes sense. So I thought, yeah, fuck it, why not? It was great though. It it definitely was worth it, but fuck, my arms hurt. sure. Oh, actually, I haven't done this yet, but I'm actually going to do this right now because I wanted to do this the other day, just to not just to AFK for a second. Let me AFK just to do one particular thing, because I think this will be funny. People might get where I'm coming from. So I wanna go and just do this. So I want to create a new channel point reward. What do I call it? I know. Yeah. And then what I'll do is this will be I do 100. This will be any color's fine. Yeah, whatever. We'll put a cooldown. Actually, no. I'll figure that out. Yeah. Okay. Right, there we go. So there's a new channel point redeem now. Just to show that, because I wanted to do this the other day, but I was completely out of my ass. But yeah, new channel point. So yeah, speaking of having a stretch, another channel point here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit, I closed my docs. Bring it back. Oh, oh, thank you. I thought I lost my standard time. Oh God, wait. So yeah, the new redeem. The new redeem is a standing desk. So I'm working on a standing desk. So a few people think I'm not getting enough exercise. Redeem standing desk, and I'll draw when I'm standing because I can. If you want me to sit down, do it again. If not, I'll basically maybe do like 10 minutes max and then sit back down again. But I guess, you lot could have used that, which I guess is the fun part of the Twitch experience. I'm not going to remove the fun if I know it can be if I know it can be exploited to the funny degree. But yeah, if you have the point, go ahead. Artists don't stand up, they shrimp. So I'm the exception. super silly. So much detail for a bloody sleeve. Anti-shrimp action. I know, innit? Right. So this part here. Let me actually go back. Just gonna. Yeah, I think that can work. Like that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, that was a weird noise. That works. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I completely missed what you were saying. So, yeah. Pretty okay. I had to train a new guy at work. So now that he's around, hopefully it will lighten the load, wearing me down a bit. Oh yeah, like my mum only recently did the same. Like my mum recently was training someone that started in her in the same position as her, where she can she can was it intervene, not intervene, it's not interlock, interchange. So it's kind of like my mum does a certain amount of days, this other person does the other days, and my mum trained her so so my mum can, well, rest easy knowing that someone can come in and do the other half of the week for her. She only recently did that, so for my mum as well. Yeah, I kind of I know where you're coming from. Let's hope that these new people can do our work when we're not at work. Now I'm hoping the same thing, because for me right now, it'd be great if my workplace got another worker to do my shifts when I'm not at work. I mean, like, when I'm not at work, I wanted to do my days, my days off. I want the same treatment now. I want my workplace to get another pot washer. So I do certain days, and then the other person does the other days. I'd love it if that could happen, but I feel like that's not going to happen until I either die, quit, or I do something about it. You know what I mean? They've got to fucking hurry it up. But yeah, I hope to. I hope to. Anyway, back to this. The small amount of references that I have. Yeah, the only reason we got a new guy was because I threatened to quit. Oh. Not gonna lie. To be honest, I do the same thing. But I guess it'd call my bluff. You know. Like, I don't want to self-deprecate, but I can imagine that they'll call my bluff, because where else would I work? You know, I don't really have a decent CV. I have no other work experience, and like a few people that I know that quit to to do a new job, they come back anyway because, oh, when I can't move forward in my life and it fails, I'll just bail back to my second job that I had before. I hate it, but I keep coming back to it, you know. And I feel like if I did the same thing, I'd have to commit in knowing that there's a job out there that I can actually do. And, well, it's higher rates, you know, like you get raises because they don't want you to leave. So you've really got to have something good, and it's, you know, hoping that they can match with it, you know. But yeah, I do this. I do the same thing, but I don't really have the I don't really have the corporate portfolio to walk into the next job, um, without being handholded for, you know, without being handholded on the job if I can, for what I believe would be for what, a year. I know apprenticeships exist, but I'm assuming that the apprentice knows that you have what it takes, and that they're not going to waste their time on a worker that's just going to quit after the apprenticeship. You know what I mean? And I mean that in a respect. I mean that in a realistic way, because I don't really have a lot of job opportunities. So I'm not in any position to just go, yeah, I'll quit if you don't do it. I can't really do that. It's not sensible. For me, it's not sensible. It's not realistic. It's not logical. You know. For you, possibly a completely different story. But I can imagine that it's you have a plan B. I have to watch my niece for a long time till I can come in to work. But the only dishwasher, I'm the only dishwasher. So when I'd come in, there'd always be so much piled upon me from the moment I stepped in. It's unbearable. If I'm to be honest, yeah, it's annoying. If we both sympathise on the fact that we both technically do the same job, um, I come in sometimes, it's a bloody mess. I'll go and break for 1 hour, come back, and it's a mess. And go on I go on I go on my day off for a few days to come back, and it's a mess. It's annoying to not have at least a bit of help. For me, I've dealt with it. You know, I just deal with it. I don't bitch and complain, but there's some validation in the fact that I'm the only one that's doing a decent job when everyone else isn't really pulling their weight. Since I'm one pot washer in this kitchen, and then there's two others who basically from work, they basically form one me. There's two people that form a single me. Like, I'm not special, but I feel like I get put on a pedestal because I'm a reliable worker that does the job. But then what do you expect? For me at least, you've got these children who don't want to work, but like anyone's going to replace them because we don't want to be pricks and fire them. You don't want to be a prick. I don't want to be a prick and leave just to prove that I have the choice. You know, it's who pulls the trigger first. Because I don't want to be given so much responsibility because you don't want to split the job fairly, and you don't want to be dealing with mess that you would rather give to someone else. But then you find out that I don't want to because it's my day off or I'm busy. Like, I do this, and I've got to make sure that you know, I'm like, yeah, this is what I want to do, you know. This, you know, I'm on my time off. I'm at home, I'm drawing, I'm chilling, I'm living my life. When I'm there, I'm filling in a role that no one wants to take. And sometimes I feel like I'm not getting the respect, you know? So difficult, you know? It's one thing. I didn't have a plan, but just knew it was probably work because not only am I the only person they have, I'm also the best one they've ever had, so I knew they wouldn't want to lose me. I relate. Oh God. Yeah. Are we the same person, Benifer? Are you? God fucking damn it! We're the same person, man. Yeah, it's rough. I'll be mostly caught up, and then I'll take a 30-minute break, come back, and it's suddenly there's a bunch more. Yeah, there's suddenly there's a there's suddenly there's a bunch more stuff. Oh God, I swear. Like, in my experience, I've been working there for 9 years, and I don't think they ever decided to get any dedicated pot washer like me to do my days off, and only now they're giving me an option to become a chef, and part of me thinks, in is that really a good idea? Do you really want me to do that? You know, do you really want me to change roles when you know that the role I'll be changing off of is a 9 year commitment where no one else has done it, you know? 9 years of doing this job, and you're thinking about cutting it short because, oh yeah, you can learn new things. Like, yeah, I'm it's valid. Like, I want a change of scenery. They know I can. They know that I'm willing to learn a new skill, and you know they don't want to break up the chemistry by getting new people and hoping not to basically bring in someone who is sensitive and problematic. So they're like, oh, we'll just train C because he would be great. It's on my decision. Like, I can do it if I want to, but part of me feels like that would be like, it's a catch-22. Do you really want to get rid of? Do you really want to get rid of the only person that can do the worst job that you can't replace for another job where you can't bite the bullet on, I don't know, a child that doesn't do their job, or to be very very blunt, a person who has too much shit in their life where it's an excuse for them to post L's just so they can get free food and double hours. You don't want to bite the bullet on that because that's how it's been for so long. So, you know, you're going to lose something because on one side, I know they won't. On the other side, they've done it before. you know? They just don't want to hire someone to do the job because they know that, funny enough, they're not being paid enough. And we're in the middle of nowhere. So who's going to take a rate when they have to drive out into the countryside just to work 10 hours when they know it's not worth their while? So instead, you get mediocre, irresponsible wastes of space who come in, do nothing, and then go home and get moaned at the next day because they didn't do all the jobs. I'm speaking from my experience because that's how it's been, you know. So, you know, for me at least, I don't think I want to, because I know I'm just going to make it even more difficult for them to have to find someone decent. And I don't want to be responsible for needing to go through 2 different jobs because, oh yeah, this person can do this job, but then, ooh, wait, this person also has to deal with this as well. I already have a lot on my plate, but respectfully, there are people that do more work than me. You know, I pull my weight. But I know that there's people who don't want to, and they're the ones getting paid to just sit around and do nothing. And there's no separate option. That's the catch-22 to me. And I don't want it on my conscience. I don't want to do more work for people that can't be asked because, yeah, what are they going to do about it? They're going to fire them? No. We're too nice. We don't want to fire the person who doesn't want to do the job. They're here, but not doing the job. Yeah. Too real. Too real. Damn. We are venting today, guys. So heated. Not gonna lie. But it's heated today. It's very heated today. It's so weird how people look down on the positions like it's an essential position, but they treat it so horribly. If no dishes get done, anywhere falls apart, but they act like it's a disposable position. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. You know, you hire someone to do the job that you don't want to do, but then you take it for granted because you know you don't have to. And then later on, you find out that someone was picking up the pieces so you didn't have to. And you realise that you've now got more work on your hands because you didn't respect the position. Yeah, I've been offered to move up a couple times now, but I don't even really want to. I want more money. Oh God, do we all? Actually, absolutely. But I like my job and I just want some support and for it to not pay so bad. We're venting today. Among Us noises. Oh God. So much for drawing. So much for drawing, innit? God. Oh, anyway, onto something else. Um, I recently got in touch with a friend. I got in touch with a friend recently about mentoring me, but it took me a while to get to them because I understand that people don't really have all day. Like, I understand that there's some people out there that don't have a lot of time on their hands, and I want to respect their time. But then I find out that this person is surprisingly supportive for basically what I'm asking for them, and if they can do. And like, even for me, I was quite shocked for myself, really. But we had a talk yesterday, and he's excited to teach me the ways. He's a good teacher. He went to art school. And he's been refining his skill through teaching people, and I'm quite excited for what he'll teach me. So oh God, it's going to be interesting because I've been wanting to get a mentor for the last half year, because to be real for a second, like, the art I do, the art I do and the art I want to do, it's not really in a good state for me. Like, I'm not satisfied um to the best of my ability, at least. Like, I'm satisfied with what I'm able to capably do, but that's only because recently I've been willing to accept that everything I do is a learning experience, and that I don't really want to, bark up the wrong tree. What I want to do is I want to learn and get better at my craft. That's only going to happen if I put the time in to learning the fundamentals. And maybe, just maybe, it will all work out when I put the time in. But as a whole, for me at least, the time time has gone by, and the self the self teaching environment that I'm in, where I've learned stuff through my own observations. It's got me to the point where I'm lacking a lot of things that my art would want to be, But I say that as a reflection, because on the other side, I've also learned enough to be able to focus down on one particular thing and a range of things that I want, and it allows me to ease off the pressure, and it's more about what do I want rather than what the hypothetical audience wants, and wanting to learn that going through that, I think, was a more personal discovery of going through fuck ups, having to burn out, feeling like nothing I draw and nothing that I show gets any exposure, social media as a whole, and feeling like everything I do isn't up to my standard, expectation, perfectionism, not being satisfied. Yeah, I've had to go through that, and the version of me right now that's talking is someone who doesn't really give a fucking shit now. It's for me at least. Like I did it long enough where I got tired of basically being a bitch, basically being a piece of shit, and just saying, yeah, my work's not going to be the greatest, or yeah, I'm not going to make the best work, or yeah, I'm not going to be popular. To that, also, my work isn't going to be pristine. It's not going to be, it's not going to be professional. It's not going to be perfect. But the best part about it is that I'm in control of what I'm in control of, and it allows me to ditch my darlings. A lot of them. It's like blowing a planet up. It's the dictator that's like, you know what, this planet's useless, blow it up. Gone. It's that. All that planet is full of all the shit that I've had to deal with, and it's a burden. Well, that the planet analogy aside, a lot of weight has been taken off myself since I'm not since I'm not thinking about everything anymore. I'm just focusing on what I want, and it makes it easier for me to just focus on what I actually want. And at least now, wanting to have a mentor, I can finally focus on refining my skill and being a bit more specific. Yeah, I might learn everything, but I know that I don't need to be good at everything. That's the epiphany for me. And it's ultimately allowed me to be a bit more lenient with my skill. So, going into this with a bit more of a focused mindset on what I want to learn, alongside someone who I actually know. Because this is a friend that's mentoring me. I can take it easy and not worry about all this shit that may not even be important until I find the importance of it. But it makes it easier for me to just focus on what matters, and then, become a better artist for what I want, and I can learn the fundamentals now, knowing that I have my own personal focused goals to why I want to do it, because that's the whole point about it. Me right now, the difficulty at first was figuring out the why, and I really mean that. There's the why, and then there's the actual why. People want a career, but do you really want a career? Why do you want a career? It's not. It's for fame and for money. Yeah, sure, but it's just like working at Tesco. You're just waking up to the same shit, and some people that I feel like are respectful in trying to tell you that this is not going to be fun all the time. That they're saving us our lifetime's worth of headache and slave driven practices. You really got to have decent. You really got to have a decent want for it. And for me, I kind of don't. But that's not going to stop me from wanting to learn the fundamentals, draw what I want and start from another angle. My angle. You know? Be my own boss. I had to go through 2 years to feel like that was a good idea. Because, you know, we all start out going, I want to work at Riot. I want to work at Blizzard. I want to work on next Call of Duty. It's like, okay, cool. That's fair. Go ahead. I'm not gonna say anything about that. You do it. But then they realise it's not what it is. You know, it's not creating pretty pictures. You know, it's a job. It's a workflow. It's a process. You know, it's not playtime. So, you know, later on, you learn a bit more about yourself, and that art can't really be sold. You know. But if you find yourself, you'll find a more personal reason on why you draw. And it's not always for an industry career. For a personal career, anything can go because you do what you can and what you want because it's for you. That's sort of where I'm going, at least. But it's nice knowing that the pressure isn't as hard because I'm going a certain direction. This isn't about making professional work. This is about making my work. And my work can be improved significantly because I now know what I want out of it. From experience, I have a want and a need. And I had to go through the hard way figuring that out. I don't take it seriously as much now. But hey, I still care about it. Like, you could, like, literally, you come here to watch me draw. And then you're like, whoa, those are some nice grippers. And you're like, oh, wait, yeah, he doesn't, yeah, okay, yeah, I know why I came here now. Like, do you even know where this is going? Like, come on. What were you expecting? This is for me. This is all for me. Anyone can come along for the ride. That's the best part. I could just share it with people. You know? Ooh, it's almost 4 o'clock. Oh, God. Stream for 2 hours and I draw the jumper. Technically, the jumper's fine. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. That's fine. I can do that. That's fine. I'll deal with that. Right. So, I started the hands before. Oh, actually, let's see. Yeah, look at that. It could be better, but it's fine. Look at that. Yeah, so I started the hands before, and after a bit, the texture of the hands, yeah, they look a bit weird, but I don't know. I like it. Also, thank you for the redeem benefit. I did drink water, but to prove it, I'll drink it again. Righty. Yeah, it's really easy to beat yourself up because you're not where you want to be. But the beating is exactly what prevents people from getting to where they want to be. Yeah. Tough love, I guess. It's who's gonna care? That's the best thing to say. Who's gonna really care? You need to care. No one's gonna care if you don't care. But at first, no one's gonna care. If you're unlucky for everyone to care, but you don't, then you're wearing a mask. Sometimes it's very easy to forget that you're the one who's steering the ship. Oh, God. Give that to Faith, please. Quote that and give it to Faith. Captain Faithful, if you hear this, sometimes it's very easy to forget that you're the one who's steering the ship. That's your quote. That's straight from Cece herself. Pirate joke. Pirate quote. Not directed towards you, but that quote, that's something that you would say. I love it. Very nice looking jumper. Yeah. Still got more to add to it, but we'll see where it goes. The tough love can help you push to yourself to be better, but a lot of people push themselves too hard. That's also true. That did turn out very pirate coded. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I started working on this hand, and the texture's weird, but I don't mind it. So you know what? Down to the feet we go. Let's focus on the feet now. We're gonna focus on them grippers. So I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are ready. Because I ain't stopping for no one now. You're gonna have to deal with it. If you don't like feet, gift one bit. If you can, I don't know if there's a limit. I don't know. If you don't like feet, donate one bit. Oh, I don't like feet, but I don't have. Oh God, what am I gonna do? Oh God, right. The texture. Where's my reference? I have a bunch of references. Darn, those are some grippers right there. Yeah, I need to put colour on it as well. Need a good reference. Looking sharp. Yeah. I only recently went through a discovery that this character having like French tipped nails was like a really good idea, since I can show you on this example. Just her having like straight black nails just seemed a bit. It seemed a bit too basic. Like even on her fingers. Better example. I like it, but it's just no. I'd want more out of it. It just seems a bit too. It's too. It's too simple. And I guess to complicate it a bit more, to add a bit more interest, was to basically make them French tips. I think it's cute. But hey, I'm biased because I'm a weirdo. It's above me. Baby, yeah. You got to roll with it. You got to roll with it. Looking sharp, literally, I know. Have I got any... Oh, I've got one more Sour Patch Kid. Oh, now there's fucking sugar all over the table. God. Rise above me. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna end up finding out that I don't really need the color, but funny enough, I do actually want to change the color to the. Actually, I'll do that now. Actually, let me do that now, just to get a lay of the land. Not quite sure about the color specifically, but if I go back down to the blood and I pick this color, for example, actually, even better, because I did this before and I want to give it a try. We're gonna go through the different blend modes of the. Actually, no, go back. Go through the different blend modes of the lineup just to save me some time. If that allows me, though. Let's. What if it's changing anything? You changing? Yeah, you're not fucking changing at all. It's gonna be this, isn't it? Try and look for the right blend mode. Change the skin, but it's not changing anything. Am I on the right? No, I'm on the wrong layer. I want the folder. Yeah. So you can see the colours a bit different now, but it's only transparent, or at least for subtract, lighten, screen. Every day is a colour dodge. Every day is a colour dodge day, even though I have no idea what you mean, mate. Yeah, so I usually go for overlay from time to time, because I know there are some artists that do change the line art color specifically, but also I don't know what I'm doing. So what I usually go for is overlay, because at least I can have something like this. But for what I'm going for, it might just be easier to just commit to using the paint and trying to actually try and paint that value in, because this is vivid light. I could possibly lower the opacity on that. Like, here's the thing: you wouldn't notice, and compared to the jumper, I've only spent like a second. I only spent seconds on this. But yeah, that's one thing. Actually, multiply. No, we'll keep it normal for now. But yeah, I've still got quite a bit to do on this foot, so I'll give it a few more. I'll give it a few more seconds. And this is texture, not really form, but I guess I'm trying to hit two different. I guess I'm trying to hit two different avenues, so I can't really help to to just to I can't really help to pick one or two. That's all dark there. This is what you came here for. Oh God, not gonna lie. What the fuck? Not gonna lie. Yeah, I could work on that better, but that's whoa, okay. I've got a so yeah, got to remember that the cake's also on the foot as well. I'm oh God, the cake's gonna be interesting as well actually. Cause I still haven't figured out the sprinkles. If anyone uses Clip Studio Paint and has like a multiple color sprinkle brush, tell me because I'd like that for this, and not go, you know, on an adventure. I don't want to go on an escapade, just drawing a bunch of sprinkles everywhere. Like I don't really want. I don't really want to do that. Tonight, baby, in the dark, hold me. 'Cause when you kiss me, the sky just seems to fall. I guess it's not a feeling after all. So yeah, aside for Lucia's face, which is going to be very difficult because I don't do faces, so this is going to be. We'll I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out next time. Um, yeah, right. So yeah, there we go. That's the first step. That's the first step in all this. We've worked on the jumper. We've done a bit of the skin. We've still got the face and the wings as well. The wings are going to be interesting to figure out. That should be fine. I've still got a lot to do, so I'll continue working on this, and then I'll report back on Wednesday, at least in the next part of this. So yeah, cool. Oh, my arms hurt. Also, Benifer, you just want I just want to critique you for a second. Like you've been redeeming beautifully, but you're gonna have to. Did you not see the save the work redeem? Like I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to critique you. Like you did well, but like come on, I'm holding you responsible. I'm holding you responsible. Shaking my head, you got there. Anyway, yeah. That's it for me now. Short one, but I have work, so I'm fucked. So yeah. So thank you to everyone that came in today. Thank you for June. Yes, I did save my word. Thank you. Too late. Thanks for June to coming back. Thank you for that. And thanks to what's your name again, mate? Thanks to Zeruzai. Thank you for coming. I appreciate I appreciate your arrival. Welcome. I hope you accept the likenesses of this place. Thank you. Yes. Also, thank you, Benifer, for being here as well. Thank you for being here and chatting with me, because I definitely would have gone insane knowing that there would have been no one to talk to. And yes, today is going to be a short stream, but I'm glad that it was a lot more easier to get through knowing that you were here to talk to me. Thank you. And thank you to any of the lurkers and all the people that came in. I appreciate you the most because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here for however long it took you before you saw feet and thought, what the fuck, and then leaves. I appreciate it. Um, I appreciate you the most. So yeah, I will be back Wednesday, and we'll continue. And we'll just keep slowly chipping away. We'll keep chipping away at this slowly, and we'll get it done. I'd like to see this through. No problems yet, other than my own skill, but I'd like to know that I've planned. That's where the mistakes start. The best mistakes are the ones that you can avoid. The you can not worry about them because that's you learning. So, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I got work. So have a good one, everyone. I'll see you Wednesday.